And we are back.
Yeah.
Guess what, guys? It turned out just fine. Now, we haven't rendered it yet.
Hopefully,
we haven't edited it yet.
So we'll definitely be putting those on a USB before we even start rendering it, just in case to save them.
I will do that. Yes, I will do that. But from the looks of it, I think we might be okay.
I hope so. I really hope
it's not showing any of the same problems that it was having before.
Especially so we can now start utilizing
the new equipment that we just spent so much money on. Yeah,
that allows us to do higher bit rates for streaming.
Oh God, that was the main thing. That was the main thing for me. Yeah. Where I'm going to try and go through the editing process of learning Premiere instead. Fire over ice, right? Melts ice. Good.
Yeah.
Cool. Checks out. Awesome. Although ice, I think, might screw up bug, and maybe that's a water one down there. I don't know the types of the other teammates. But
fire is good against bug for the most part. I'm not sure if it has if it's strong, but it's not weak either. So. But no, one of the biggest things for upgrading was to make streaming, because we were hitting CPU hits for a long time. Like it was making it kind of wonky. And the one stream that we did on this build with the old motherboard worked really well. And it's the same core, so it'll do the same thing when we finally do it. But yeah, that and making render times faster cuts off like 10 minutes, which may not seem like a lot,
but at a higher bit rate, that helps out too. Yeah.
It makes a big difference in the long run, because 10 minutes per episode being cut off and being rendered quickly, that makes it way easier just overall in the long run.
Yeah, it does. I mean, that was the biggest thing too, because we were stuck at 24 megabits per second, I think it was. I might be missaying the megabits per second, because some people call it, like, they only count the first two digits, and some people are like, well, technically that's 2400 kilobytes per second, and that's how we say it, and over here it's like, okay, well, they're the same amount, right?
Right.
Like,
it's relatively close.
Yeah. But for instance, and I think the highest we can, well, I mean, we don't even render at the highest with Premiere. I think it's recommended like 40
YouTube always
or 45,000 megabits.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't do true, I think, 1080 does it? Like, even though it's 1080, I don't think it's like...
It does, but YouTube compresses the shit out of stuff.
Yeah, YouTube compresses stuff a lot, which makes sense. You're going to for an online platform like that. And for most people, you're not going to notice.
Too much.
Not too much. Yeah.
And we definitely can't have... Here's the only other thing. I'm going to have to look into maybe like a business class internet or something for us out here. Yeah. Because we already got charged an extra $70 this month for data.
That's how?
Yeah, exactly. We went over 350 gigs. Not for this month, but for the last billing cycle.
Okay, I was about to say, this month there's no way I haven't like downloaded anything other than like
it was for the last billing cycle.
Okay, that makes sense. November was a heavy month. But no, I mean, we're at that point, where it probably would just make sense to see what business internet. I don't even know if they offer it out here. Like, I don't, but
if there was an unlimited internet, then we don't need to worry about these bit rates or these upload rates or those things like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I mean, even though we're in the Bay Area, California, sometimes we still, evidently, Comcast maybe, just have not shitty internet, but definitely like, why don't we have just the options that are 10 miles down the road? Yeah. Like, I don't understand. I won't swap. I'm good without it. I'll let a teammate hopefully try. There we go. I'm full. It's fire. I like fire. Rock first. I'll try fairy. Plus, there's a berry there. There's a berry there.
Go for it. Hopefully he'll jan it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole point of building this new one is eventually we'll throw in a new graphics card. But for now, the 2080 Ti is more.
It's the 1070.
1070 Ti.
So we're not. It's still a really good graphics card.
A really good graphics card. It runs most things. It won't run a Cyberpunk super well, but it would run it.
I don't think anything runs a Cyberpunk too well right now. I'm fucking with you guys. Yeah. Don't hang me. God.
Yeah, God, talk about vitriol with that fan base. For people that are really into it, oh, cool, super effective.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear anything negative about it. It's like, hey, come on. I love...
It's not going to do too much damage. It's only 50, but we'll see.
I love video games too, but you can admit when some of the stuff is a little jank.
I haven't personally seen it. I've just heard a lot.
I've heard a lot. I've watched some videos. I want to know more how it turns out, and I'd love to check it out maybe in the future. But it's definitely one of those games like, you know what? Even The Witcher 3 came out rough. I'm gonna wait a while and see how it pans out.
From what I understand today, which is
it's much better state than it was when we recorded Crash.
Today? December 14th?
Yeah.
Which is funny because this will come out before the Crash, our hot take on for the Crash one came out.
Yeah. So know that this
CD
is takes place for.
Yeah, CD Projekt Red did come out and like try and help, clarify some stuff today.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're working on it. We're, trying this. Like, they had a Hello Gamers or Hey Gamers or something trending as the
We're aware of these problems. It's like, okay, well.
At least I can say that being communicable.
It helps.
I don't think that's probably the correct term, but having open communication with your
community is a big deal.
I mean, I guess
consumers.
There you go. Yeah, because I mean that's all it is. They're selling a product, and there's people trying to buy the product or people against the purchasing of the product. That's it. It's just
I don't have much of a stance. I mostly just went with, I don't think it's for me. I'll see where it's at in a couple months, and if it fleshes out better and I hear some like good things, like maybe I'll check it out. But I don't like first-person shooters to begin with.
I personally won't be playing it, but it's not for any reason directly relevant to Cyberpunk. It is literally just, I don't have time for that right now.
You barely have time for Baldur's Gate, which you're into.
It took us 2 weeks to test this computer. We've been so swamped.
That's part of it too. Like I don't need a 60-hour game. I just don't have time.
A lot of people are like, I still have Baldur's Gate that I had purchased. And there's still tons of stuff I can do in there, but I'm like, I just can't, man. Yeah. I just can't. I can't do it. I'm good without swapping to Clefairy.
That's definitely a thing for Cyberpunk. I'm like, I'm good for right now. I'm taking the majority of the recordings too from Mike because he's been really busy with UPS, which I'm totally okay with.
I have fire, so bug or ice. Probably bug, right? Because we have an ice teammate. We have 2 ice teammates and then fairy versus bug though, or is that psychic versus bug that's bad, right?
You're fine.
Yeah, okay.
Or ice would have been.
Well, there's a trainer behind this one too. There's not a one, but I think it's a healing trainer or maybe a swapping trainer. Okay. But I don't know.
But yeah, entirely. I'm getting my fill of video games. So when I go off to play video games on my own for my own like recreation, it's a game I know, like 14, Final Fantasy.
What the fuck is this thing?
We've caught it before.
Are we sure?
We've seen it before.
Am I just not recognizing it because it's in his big boy form?
I think you're just not recognizing it because it's a big boy form. But I'm pretty sure we've seen a Celigore before. It's a water type Pokemon.
It's like water crab shelled crustacean thing?
Some kind of crustacean. Looks like shrimp.
It kind of looks like a weird acorn or something, right? From the angle, because I can't really see its side, and it's kind of slender and long.
It's some kind of fish-like Pokemon.
Whoa. I mean, it said ice, right? Hopefully it's not water ice.
I forget what this evolves into.
Or was it bug? I can't remember which one I picked.
Maybe, oh, wait, maybe this is a bug Pokemon.
I think you were thinking of the other one, which was ice. Yeah. And then this one we chose was the bug one. Okay, yeah. I don't think I've seen this thing before, man.
I've seen it before, but I can't remember what it evolves into.
Huh. I like it's like Scarfy things.
Yeah, it turns into some kind of ninja Pokemon.
It definitely got sass.
Yeah, it definitely has sass.
It's like, I'm tough. You came to my fucking corner.
Maybe we haven't caught this one. I don't know. There's a lot of Pokemon. I
feel like 9 out of 10%, like, 90%, like, I don't think I've seen this thing.
I've definitely seen it before, but there's like 900 Pokemon. So when I saw this, who knows? Maybe it was in this game. Maybe it was in a past game.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a past life. Who freaking knows at this point? Maybe it's in a future life.
Twice. Oh, life, dude. Thank you. Don't need it, but thanks for the 9 HP. Oh, it gives it to everyone. Okay. Tight. That helps. Thank you. Just a little bit, Whatever. It just helps us out a little bit.
But yeah, Cyberpunk just comes down to too much. It's a huge time investment. And I'd also just rather wait till it's in a state where it's more complete if I am going to check it out.
It does personally feel like what I will say right now is, from what I understand, a lot of the complaints are, man, y'all could have just waited a little longer.
I would have rather.
But they were under the boot because they gave the earlier release date time.
Yeah, and because when they give the release date time, they're investors.
That really is fucking, like, I don't know.
It's why Nintendo doesn't give no shits. Nintendo's just like, nah, it comes out when it comes out. They don't ever release dates until it's like not good. I think the last time they did a release date and pushed it back was Breath of the Wild.
Really?
But even then it was like tentative. They were like, yeah, it's not going to be this year. They said like 6 months out. They're like, We thought it was going to be whatever it was, 2016, but we're going to push it back. I think it came out like
I'll just use
a couple months after that or something like that, or they push it back 3 months at some point.
Oh God, Flutterbite!
I don't remember the exact details, but
nothing.
Nintendo's very much of the believer, like, whenever Miyamoto says it's done, and it's kind of it's kind of worked out. Like Odyssey was great, and Breath of the Wild was great. They've never really released a terrible Zelda game, even though some people don't like Skyward Sword. It's not terrible. They just don't like the motion controls, which is fine. That's a personal taste.
Let's collect this bad boy. I still don't think I'm going to swap yet.
No,
I think I'm going to let a teammate take it.
Well, it depends on what's next you have to fight. Well, what's
yeah, true. If I have fire and the next thing is, I'll
if
try
it's
and
water or
I'll
something
try and
like
look.
that.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
But yeah, I hope Cyberpunk is. I hope people that are playing it are enjoying it. I don't want people to play bad video games.
No, I hope it gets. I hope it be. I can't even look. I'm good without it. Someone else will take it. Cool. And it was our lowest level. It was our lowest HP member.
Yeah.
Flying type. So we're okay. We're okay.
Yeah, bug type would have been the wrong type to pick.
Has a rental Pokemon. But it swaps out my Pokemon though.
You could see. Well, what's good against flying types?
I mean, it doesn't tell me what it is. It's just random. I could get totally fucked. I think I'm okay with.
Yeah, just stay with Magmar.
Pokemon with another. Are you interested in swapping? No. I was like, wait, what does a no do? Does that mean no, I want to swap, or no, I want to keep?
I know there are some story concerns, and there are some people that say there's like some issues with Cyberpunk in terms of the way it treats like gender and gender identity. So hopefully they make some adjustments.
Oh, shit!
Rayquaza.
I recognize that thing.
Yeah, Rayquaza's cool. He's in Smash Brothers, I think.
I think I've seen him on some really cool Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I hope the success for the gaming industry and the people behind it, but as for that, I don't know. I don't have personal experience with it, so like I don't know how you would go about fixing it because I don't know specifically what the problem is.
Exactly.
I've heard like people get complaining about it, but without knowing, like, because everyone said it so generally. I'm like, I don't know what it is. Like, what is the context behind it? The closest I heard is that there are gender specific haircuts, and I'm like, well, that's not. You just open them up to every gender or even non-binary, like you just don't genderize that then. That seems like a fix that could be something that, or is it something more ingrained? I don't know. So, and I've been so busy, I haven't looked into it, which I'm not a game journalist. I'm just some fucking idiot on the internet talking about Cyberpunk.
I was just interested because I really like The Witcher and I like Cyberpunk as like a genre. I think it's a really cool genre. So I was like, oh man, this might be for me.
I think we're getting fucked up on this one, man.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Rayquaza is pretty strong. We'll find out. We'll see.
Yeah.
If not, at the best, like, we can at least, fire against this one is not going to be that great.
Yeah.
I think he's like a mixture of two different types, but I don't remember what they are.
Whoa! Shit, son! Okay, well, we're not winning this one.
No, we're not.
He already took out one of the other guys, too. Or did they fly away? I think they might have flown away.
Maybe flying is good against fire, but I didn't think it was.
I didn't even see if it was effective or not. It might be.
It
might be like, flying is kind of like wind, so it puts it out. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, let's see. Rayquaza.
I'm sitting here telling people how to make a goddamn video game, and I can't even remember Pokemon types.
No, there's too many. Don't worry, we're gonna get raffle stomped.
Cheer on! You cheered for your side. Yeah, no, I don't have. I have like 5% hope that we're gonna get through this, but I think this thing is going to just boss us up real bad.
He's pretty strong.
Dragon Ascent. Oh, he just one-shots everything. It's super effective.
He's dragon flying. Thank you.
So what is good against Dragon?
We'll have to look that up.
This is gonna have to be a twofer, because he's one-shotting everything.
Yeah.
He's one more and he's done.
Let's see.
What the hell is good against Dragon? I mean Dragon, right?
I think Fairy's good against Dragon, isn't it? Or is Dragon good against Fairy?
I don't fucking know.
It's Dragon flying.
I don't fucking know.
Well, let's look up Dragon type.
What is defensive against Dragon but good against flying? I know that's an oddly specific thing. I can Dynamax and I can what is the max ooze? It's so weak, though.
Here we go.
Forget it. I'm just going to go with the fire. It's got more power, so even though it's not very effective or the type things aren't the same, I hope the power can push through a little bit stronger than what the other move would have been. At least it'll use my last PP. What can't be right?
It can't.
I was gonna bring my little page over here, but I know how much you don't like reading that one. So I was like, well, I mean, I'm gonna be sitting here. I'm not gonna have enough time to look at it.
Let me look at types.
Oh, well, that's game over.
Sword.
He one-shot every single one of our characters.
Type charts.
So pretty sure Dragon beats the shit out of Fairy because he does one-shot not Clefairy. What is that thing? And that thing is Fairy Bug, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I figured this. I think I've learned how to read this specific guide.
It's like the top one is the defensive one, and the bottom one is the. It's like what it's good, or like what does extra damage against it, or something like that. I don't know specifically what chart you're looking at. I'm gonna take a Selgor because we already have Kragonal, and I'm pretty sure we already have Clefairy.
Yes.
Kragonal doesn't have a gender. This one doesn't. Wow. Okay. Maybe none of them do. I don't know how. Gender, like, and Pokemon have just gone out the window for me.
It's hard to tell, yeah.
There weren't even genders in the game when I was still playing last.
Okay, it looks like Dragon takes...
Oh, Excelgor is just straight up bug. Shell out Pokemon. It moves with blinding speed and lobs poison at foes. Featuring Excelgor as a main character is a surefire way to make a movie or comic popular. He's like a super ninja, superhero bug Pokemon.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I'm
gonna name him...
Is Dragon only weak against Dragon?
I mean, isn't that something like it is?
Because it looks like it does...
Shell Might! But I'm pretty sure Dragon is weak against Dragon, but beyond that... Psychic, maybe? I don't know.
Ice, I think it takes damage against as well. Ice and Dragon are what Dragon's weak against.
Ice and Dragon.
Yeah, that seems to be the case, and it does...
Ice and Dragon, that's it. Well, I don't think I'm going to find any Dragon types in there, so I really have to
Does half against Steel, I guess? Steel
Dragon does half against Steel? Okay.
Wrong against it, but...
Okay, so I want to go for Dragon, Steel, and maybe Ice? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, I think.
Well, we're going to end it here on this one, guys, and hope for the fucking best that we get lucky on the next one, but I think this one's going to be pretty hard fought, just because he's Dragon. And what do I not want to pick? Like, is Dragon just decimate normal? Does it just... Yeah, we'll discuss it after. We'll see you guys later. Beep, bop, boop.
What are Dragon Pokemon weak against? That's going to be a better idea. What are Dragon Pokemon?
You know what? I'm going to grab my paper too. So, I may not be able to look at it during episodes. At least I can just kind of refresh between, because I haven't looked at that damn thing for a while. So.
Pokemon Shield and I see the weakness. God, why can't I just get a straight up answer? Just tell me.